Oh, is this the mug?
Coffee. Bam! I'm really liking this game. It's dumb. Let's see. Huh. It's blah, 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 blah. So
that'd
that'd
only
be
be
the
3.
5. That's that.
So that would be the 3, right?
Potentially, but we don't. The 3 could just be up here, and then the 2 could be here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't trust the limited information. I just don't trust the limited information enough to say whether or not. Let's see. This is a 4. Let's see. This is a 4.
Ah, good.
Yep. I would imagine I'm getting kind of good at this. Let's see. So I can't make any guesses on this one. I mean, I could, but it would be foolhardy. These are all 2s. This is a 2 and a 5. 5's at least got to be...
Oh, do you think those 2 are 2s?
Hmm?
Oh, well, that one can't be. Down?
This.
Down.
This.
That has to be X'd out.
Okay.
Same with that?
Yep. They don't like this one. Yeah, when I mark that one off as X's, it doesn't like it. Because normally it blanks out the 2. So something on this row is wrong.
Oh, well, you don't have the 7 filled in. See? You only have 5.
Yeah, but if you notice
6,
the 7 doesn't...
7. Oh, so that means you have to take one off there. That one can't be it.
This?
No, left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess... Well, I guess no matter what,
So that means that has
to
to be a 3 up there.
Well, I have to take a look at this one. Okay, this is... Oh, maybe it's like this.
That has to be filled in. 7.
This
2,
has
7.
to be that. Okay, sorry. This 7?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. There we go. This looks right.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I know something's wrong here. Let's see. So, wait. We've got a 6 and a 1. So this has got to be the 1. So this has to be the 6
good.
across the board. Let's see. 2 and a 5. This is all done. This is not. One of these has to be a 1, and this has to be a 2. Let's see. 4. So that's that. Means. Oh, hold up. Shoot.
One of those has to be 4.
Yeah. Which means this whole thing is wrong.
Yep.
Shoot. Okay. Well, we know this has to be this.
Mm-hmm.
I believe. But yeah, we goofed on. Oh.
You need a 6 and a 1.
Well, this is the 6 and the 1. Okay.
Yeah, just erase the whole top.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the 5. So that's the 10. This is a 4 and a 5. So that is ironbound.
Mm-hmm. That one has to be on its own.
And this has to be... that? This is ironbound.
It has to have X's on either side, and that has to have an X on the other side.
Which, what, who?
Down.
This?
Down. That
Oh.
row. Down.
This?
Left. There. There, there. You need to figure out which of those two is going to be the one.
Yeah. Okay, so we know these are filled in for the 8. This needs a 4. Wait,
You just need a 2.
what? This has to be a 4-1.
Yeah, so... Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think the 6-1 is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 8 goes here. Okay. That currently
so then the
fulfills
4 needs
everything.
to go there.
So the 1 would go here. There's the 2 and the 3.
Fill in that spot. Oh, but that can only be 2. You see that? The whole first row is... It's not right. The first row.
This.
Because you see how that has to be 4?
Yeah.
So maybe center the 8.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee.
Coffee pot.
What is this liquid, Honor?
And that's coffee. I didn't know how I'd get through the day without it.
I see. So it's a kind of fuel, like gasoline.
Kind of. But it tastes better. Or at least it's supposed to. The stuff from our office... the stuff from our coffee machine, on the other hand...
I'm having difficulty understanding. Is this coffee machine a fuel dispenser? I apologize for asking so many questions. Many of the intra-textual connections in my ontological database were lost when I was discarded.
You lost me at ontological. Isn't that something to do with insects?
I know many things, but the relationships between those things is unclear. I'm trying to rebuild them.
She means entomology, but I don't know if it's fuel or not, Scout. It's complicated. Not everything can be broken clean into simple facts like that.
I see.
You do?
Nope. But my programming tells me that's a good thing to say when faced with things I don't understand.
I see.
More investigations. More just random justifications for puzzles. Oh, this gotta be... Oh, it's just that. Alright.
What's on the floor?
Oh, jeez. This one's tough. This is a 2 and a 7. Okay.
Well, this is interesting.
So it looks like the top one has to be just flat 2 and 7. There's not enough room. That's easy enough. Let's see.
Yeah, that's a good way to divide it up.
Very good way. Okay. Let me see. So that only has one.
So that means that has to be a 3.
Yeah, so... That's probably that. Gotta be a 1 there. We've got to have a couple of 1s there.
Can you tell what the 3 would be?
Down here?
Yeah, by looking at the ones up top.
Not easily.
No.
I mean, realistically, we know that has to be it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it could be this, it could be these 3, or it could be these 3. And no, I can't immediately say for certain, like, yeah, it's going to be one way or another.
So that means that 2 would have to be there.
The 2 has to be here. Which 2?
Up. Down.
This?
There has to be a 2 in the middle.
Well...
No, just the middle one.
Yeah, so we know that's that.
Would that mean that has to have 1 too?
If it's a 3, yeah. I mean, this would be the 3. Oh, that's an easy one. In retrospect, so we've got
1, 1, 1, 3.
We've got this whole thing down. Let's see. We've got the 2. And we've got a 3. So that's got to be filled.
That has to be the 1. So that means that 3 has to be somewhere down there. See that row of 3?
This one?
Up.
Well.
Right. Up.
This.
Yeah, somewhere in there has to be.
Yeah, so
3.
we know that for certain is a 3. Let's see. So that's got to be that. And that's got to be... This has got to be this. Probably means that's that. That's got to be that. That's done. So that's a 2. Which means that's done. This is a 2. Lock that off. This is a 2. Lock that off. Okay.
We just have to start
So
figuring out where all
that's
these 1s are.
Yep.
Oh, well that has to have spaces in between them. Right?
Hmm?
See? 1 and 1, 1. Right. Wonder. Right?
Yeah.
Put an X there.
Why?
Because look, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Yeah.
So
True.
that has to be black and the
Sorry,
black
I was
there.
looking horizontally.
Mhm.
And because they're all 1s, you pretty much have to isolate them in a grid pattern. There we go.
What is that? An ID card. Ooh. It's an ID card. Looks like it belongs to Tully.
He seems to be quite forgetful with his belongings.
Wait a second. This card says it's a Gridmore Studios ID, but I don't recognize the design at all. Do you think it's fake?
Sorry, Your Honor, I have no reference to compare against. Perhaps there's someone more familiar with these cards who can help.
Tully's card is fake. What do you know?
Well, look who it is. The lady that's putting the heel into Gumshoe. That one needs a bit of work. But you get the idea.
I should probably introduce you to Scout.
A new sidekick. Are you trying to make me jealous? I am Scout.
He's some kind of investigation robot? We think?
Sounds complicated.
Yeah, it's probably easier if we don't try to explain it.
Well, any friend of ours is a friend of mine. Nice to meet you, Scout.
We're still not any closer to working out who killed Blake. Any ideas?
Obviously, we can discount ourselves. That only leaves Becky, Tully, and John. Don't forget Bill.
There's no way Bill is involved. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
You're right. I don't think he could plan a murder, even if he wanted to. Last week I saw him getting startled by his own reflection.
Don't be mean. He's got a good heart.
Did I say he didn't? You can have a good heart and no brain. He's living proof.
And you're proof that someone can have neither.
Oh.
What do you think about Becky? Could she have killed Blake?
That girl can hold a grudge better than Joan and Betty put together. And she wasn't exactly on good terms with Blake.
Right. Something about a contract disagreement. Don't suppose you heard any details through gossip in the grapevine?
As usual, she thinks she's not getting enough recognition. I heard she was demanding $100,000 for marketing.
That's not so bad. The show could always use more marketing.
Not for the show, for herself. You know, feature articles, billboards, the cover of Celeb Life magazine. The Starshine Awards are coming up, and she's determined to win Best Actress this year.
Does she really think she can force herself onto the shortlist through advertising? That's crazy.
That's Becky, but Blake was having none of it. She's been trying to win that award for years. She's desperate. Who knows what she might resort to?
Well,
make a John. Yeah.
What do you make of John?
That weirdo with the bum bag. 3 out of 10 tops.
Oh, they call it a bum bag. That's funny. That's not what I meant. For once.
Fine. Well, there are fans, and then there are fans. That girl we met outside the studio last year, she was intense. Like, chain you to a radiator and get all Mizrahi on your ass intense. Whew.
How could I forget? She tried to cut off some of my hair.
I'm sure if John is in the same... I'm not sure if John is in the same league of crazy, but... Oh, don't you think it's weird he showed up today, of all days?
What about that contractor guy?
Tully, such a dour name for such a gorgeous guy.
If he wasn't such a creep, he'd be a solid 7.
Oh, sure. He tries it on with you and Becky, but what am I, huh? What about me, huh? What am I, chopped liver? Honestly, I really am destined to be forever alone, aren't I? Might as well get a cat and start knitting my own jumpers.
Oh, babe. Don't take this the wrong way, but maybe if you weren't quite so picky, you might have more luck.
A girl should always know her worth, Your Honor.
I wish I'd known that before I married Ryan. Anyway, let's focus. Do you think Tully is a real suspect?
Don't be ridiculous. A murderer with those eyes.
This, coming from the man who said Jeffrey Dahmer had a certain mystique?
Touché.
Be honest. Do you think there's a case against me?
Please, how long have I known you? 4 years? You're about as capable of murder as I am of giving my parents a grandchild.
Thanks. I never suspected you either, for the record.
I should hope not. Besides, if I was going to kill someone, I'd do it with far more flair. Blunt force trauma to the head is so straight, you know? Present evidence. Have coffee. You really need to clear out that bag, babe. Present ID card. Hey, isn't that Tully in the photo?
Yeah, I think it's his ID card, but I don't recognize the design. Any ideas?
Sorry. Doesn't look like any studio ID I've ever seen. Maybe try asking Bill. He checks those things every day.
Oh, show him the Terry toy. I just want to see what he says.
Is that a Becky action figure? I knew they made these, but I've never actually seen one. Not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of jealous.
Don't be. They always get the faces wrong. You should have seen mine. They maybe look like Dumbo.
A good point. If they couldn't get my cheekbones right, what's even the point?
Oh gosh. Do you still have the tampon? Don't.
Tampon. Oh, is it that time already? I still don't get why they don't put pockets in women's clothes. Want me to hold on to it for you? That's cute. Sort of.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Can we go elsewhere? Oh, I can.
Yeah, I think you can go to the other
Office. Miss Mizrahi, you're still here.
room. Let's show him the ID card.
Question, Bill.
Hi, Bill. How's it going?
Let's see, is Casey supposed to be gay? He certainly feels a little stereotypical. He's incredibly stereotypical, but he's also really cute. I also have given him, like, the full flamboyant voice, because I only really have, like, 2, and the other one's way more offensive.
Still guarding the crime scene, huh?
Yeah, Detective Cross wasn't too happy about me going to get the tape. I had to talk him out of cuffing me to the desk.
I'm sorry, Bill. I didn't mean to get you into trouble.
Oh, don't mention it. I'm just glad you're off the hook. I always knew you had nothing to do with what happened to Blake.
Thanks. It's good to have you on my side.
You and Scout make a great team. It's a shame you can't help Detective Cross with the rest of the investigation. Yes, we can. That's exactly what we're doing. You are? But he seemed really mad at you guys. Kept saying things like that damn vigilante and her flying computer.
Well, he didn't exactly give us permission. But there's something bigger behind Blake's death, and we have to find out what.
Oh, jeez. Detective Cross isn't gonna like that. No one's supposed to touch anything in here. Don't look at me like that. I just don't want to make Detective Cross angry again. I don't think my blood pressure could handle it. Or his.
What's your opinion of John Redfern?
Oh, we get kids trying to sneak into the studio all the time. I think he just picked the wrong day to try and get an autograph.
You don't think he seems kind of intense?
Oh, they're all like that. You ask me, that kid got lost. Now he's a murder suspect. His poor mother's probably worried sick.
Have you seen this Tully guy before?
No, I don't think I have, and I never forget a face. But that's not too unusual for contractors. They come and go all the time.
He certainly looks big enough to kill someone. But why would Blake pick a fight with a contractor? I hate to even consider it, but it's possible Becky killed Blake. Did you know they were fighting over her contract?
Becky kills someone, but she's so nice.
Have you met Becky?
I know she seems rude sometimes, but I think there's a heart of gold in there somewhere. He probably just wants to be understood.
Didn't you say the same thing about that guy from accounting who set the offices on fire a couple years ago?
Well, you can't expect me to be right all the time. Present evidence apple. Sorry, Miss Mizrahi. I don't really know why you're showing that to me. Fairy toy. Ventilation map. Medical report. Isn't that the medical examiner's report? You really should give that back to Dr. Cross. Or, sorry, Detective Cross. Senior Detective Cross.
He's probably got another copy, right? Thanks again for getting me that security tape, Bill. Did you want it back?
I'd love to, but I don't really know how to put it back in the machine. Maybe you should just keep it for now.
Okay, let's show him the ID card. What do you make of this ID card, Bill?
It's a nice card. Feel the weight of that laminate. They don't make them like this anymore. I had an uncle who was a big shot in the lamination industry. You see, he always said,
Forget the lamination, Bill. It says it's a Gridmore Studios ID, but it doesn't look right. Is it a fake?
No, it's just an old design. They went out right around the time I started working here.
But that was years ago. Do you really think Tully has had a studio ID for that long?
It's possible. Just wait here. I'll go check our files. Oh, nearly forgot. I found something under Blake's desk. Maybe that scout of yours can take a closer look.
That could be evidence. Shouldn't you give it to Detective Cross?
I tried, but he was so busy yelling at me for leaving the room earlier that he wouldn't listen. Will you take a look?
Puzzle start.
Puzzles.
Puzzles.
I really like this game. It's everything I like about Phoenix, Wright? Yeah?
Look all the way at the bottom. Do another 5 row because it's 1,
Yeah.
1, 1 all across the bottom.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. So this is a 2. And this is a 2.
Well, that has to be 2, 2 as well, see?
Yep. Okay.
Oh, well, then that has to be filled in, too.
What?
That.
Oh, yeah. Right there. And this has got to be a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So that's a 1. That's a 1. Nope. That's the 2. Which means this is the 4. 4. 4. Oh! It's a kettlebell.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, is that a weight? Did he clobber him over the head with it?
Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe it's not a kettlebell. It just kind of looked like one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, then that has to be 1 and 1 at the very ends.
Yep. Okay, maybe not a kettlebell. It could be a purse?
Yeah, do the one up there and the one over there.
Yeah. No, it's not a kettlebell. It's hair dye. Oh.
Someone was disguising themselves?
Or Casey.
Casey does have pink hair dye, but... Oh, dark. Dark hair.
Oh. It's a small bottle, half full of a dark liquid. Oh! Is this more of the coffee you told me about earlier?
I don't think you'd want to drink that. It's hair dye. But what was it doing in Blake's office?
Perhaps he dyed his hair. It does appear to be a similar tone to Blake's. Strange. I don't think Mr. Patterson used anything like that. Then again, we all thought my Aunt Agnes regrew a full head of hair at 91, but it turned out she'd gone senile and was wearing a carpet sample.
Blake didn't dye his hair. But maybe someone else does.
Your friend KC said he is an award-winning hair and makeup artiste. Maybe he could tell us more.
Good thinking. If anyone around here knows about hair dye, it's him. Now that Bill's gone, we've finally got the crime scene to ourselves. We should scan the room and... Uh-huh.
Oh, hello.
Tully, what are you doing here?
Me, I was just, dark hair.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of embarrassing. We talk? Nope. We investigate? You must accept that we are currently going to investigate the body of our dead friend. And you can watch. We are very good at this. It's called puzzles. Hopefully I get to use this voice at least once in this LP for some character.
Maybe it'd be an announcer.
I've been
or
itching
something?
to do it forever, but I have yet to find a character that even remotely matches, which is such a shame. This is just their attempt at rebooting the show. Some new life. It's all on film. That would be lovely. Okay.
Also, couldn't you imagine with rigor mortis and stuff setting in that
I mean,
it'd be unsanitary
it very
for him
well
to have
could
his body
actually
here?
be a new pilot. The only problem is they wouldn't actually. Well, yeah.
He couldn't be sleeping the whole time. No, it's like it would either have to be a very convincing dummy or he's actually dead. So I think he's actually dead. Now, what would be weird is if they killed someone else. It made it look like the dude was dead, but no. I mean, he has his face into the desk, but people should have looked at him. Oh, yeah, the 6 has to be in there. Fill those. Fill those 3 up.
I'm not sure.
Oh, you aren't? Oh, no, you're right. You're right.
'Cause that has to be there. So
Okay.
this could be the this could be the one. We know that these are filled up.
Uh-huh.
Do
Which
we?
means the 3
Yes.
are...
These have to be filled up no matter
yeah, that
what.
has to be filled up.
Which means it would have to be
1.
1, 4. Let's see. That has to be filled up. So yeah, this does have to be filled, in fact. Which means that has to be there. And that.
What's that? The 7?
This? So I've labeled
I
the
think
5.
it looks like a ghost.
We found his soul. We found his
If you put
goddamn
the 7
soul.
in there, put those 2 in.
I mean, I'm not... Are we sure?
Eh.
Because it could be this. Like,
It just looks like a face.
it does. I'm more than willing to believe you. That has to be a 2. So that's probably the 2. So yeah,
It's
I'll
a
give benefit of the
phrase.
doubt for now. Probably that, which means that's the 1.
Oh, so that's 4 on the left.
Oh.
Oh, did you mess something up? You need a 1 in there.
Yeah.
Oh, then that's fine. Usually that's a button sign. Fill that in with a...
What? Okay. This needs a 1 in the middle. So like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if that's a 4, then that has to be filled in on the far left. Down?
This? Yeah. That ain't working. Oh no, that is the 6. Okay, we're good.
Well, then that has to be filled with an X. Down there.
Wait, hold up. This has 1 too many.
Okay. Probably that one.
So... That's working so far. Let's see.
Oh, that can't be.
Yeah.
So, take those two have to be X'd out at the top.
Yeah, those do.
And because they each have 2 in the row, that means you have to do the 2 there. Oh, no, 1 there. Stagger it.
There we go. And it is a... What?
Phone receiver.
Oh. I do kind of wish the dots as we filled them in were colored.
Yeah, that would be really nice. That's odd. Blake's phone was left off the hook.
The positioning suggests he had only just lifted the receiver when he was struck.
Maybe he was trying to make a call, but the killer got to him.